Tonight they field a side showing two changes from the first leg. Frank Lampard is back in the defence, and Jimmy Neighbour has the number 7 shirt. Paul Allen, who was injured in that game, is the substitute. Meanwhile, Coventry City trained this morning, and afterwards their manager Gordon Milne was able to announce an unchanged side. Mark Hateley has recovered from a twisted knee that he received in the 2-2 draw against Wolves on Saturday, and Andy Blair has thrown off some flu symptoms. The referee is Keith Hackett from Sheffield, and it's a packed house, wondering if West Ham are to get to Wembley for the 3rd time in a year, the FA Cup final and the Charity Shield remember already, or whether Coventry will be going to Wembley for the 1st time in their history. And so West Ham get us away, attacking the goal to our left in their claret and blue shirts, white shorts, as Frank Lampard plays it back to Phil Parkes. Coventry City tonight in a change strip of all yellow, on a night that really has got a chilling simplicity about it. It's quite simply that if Coventry win or draw, they go through to Wembley. And West Ham need to win by 2 goals to do likewise. If they win by a single goal after extra time, then we get a 3rd game. Away goals do not count double at this stage of the Football League Cup. Both sides, no doubt, will be committed to attack. Gordon Milne's already said that we can't defend well enough a 3-2 lead for 90 minutes here. We've got to attack, and that's what West Ham love to do. Gordon Milne has also added a little fuel to it all by saying, well, when the first whistle goes, time is beginning to run out for West Ham. It's certainly a really stiff test for the young Coventry side tonight, though. Particularly when you consider that West Ham unbeaten in 19 consecutive matches here at Upton Park. And now, with Goddard getting in behind the defence there, but a little bob will beat him, and Seeley having no trouble whatsoever in the end, but Lampard. And again, Goddard, very active indeed up front. It was Dyson who let that go rather a long way. Brooking is down onto the left of Goddard. Here's Pike, a little chip in there. Devonshire's come right in, and no penalty. That must have been touch and go, but the referee, as you can see, indicating very strongly that it's a corner. As we quickly look at this again, the little chip through by Pike, Devonshire going right the way through, Seeley the ball beyond Devonshire's control, and the referee deciding that it was not a penalty. Brooking with this corner now for West Ham. Flick back there, and Bonds had it saved on the line by Seeley. Well, in the first leg it was a simple effort from Bonds that Seeley allowed to go under his body, but Seeley did miracles there for Coventry City. When it looked as though Billy Bonds from close range must get it in, but Seeley just kept it out. Throw now to West Ham. The linesman not happy with that. He says it's a corner. Goodness knows how Devonshire could have got that mixed up, but he did. Corner for West Ham then. Cross at the near post. Bonds again poised beyond the far post to come in. Lampard trying to hit it. It was a good variation on a corner by West Ham, and it nearly came off, but here's Peter Bodak now for Coventry City. Now Steve Hunt. Suddenly the yellow shirts are swarming forward. Andy Blair is right in there for Coventry City. Across the goal. Oh, and put over by Hateley. Well, that really would have made things awfully difficult for West Ham. It was a brilliant break by Coventry with Bodak in the first place, and the ball played through here to Andy Blair. Parkes committed, and Hateley shot over the top. Ray Stewart with West Ham's free kick. Floated once more towards David Cross, but a good, positive piece of defensive play there by Dyson. Didn't make a lot of ground in the end, though, as Lampard finds Devonshire. In turn is for Pike onto the right foot. Oh, tipped over superbly by Seeley. It's a corner then for West Ham, which we might just see this shot from Pike. Tipped away by Seeley. Brooking with the corner. It all went in there, but again it fell quite comfortably, I think, from Alvin Martin into the arms of Les Seeley. Well, we're halfway through the first half now. Good play again by Devonshire. Here's cross in for Devonshire again. Trying to flick Brooking forward this time. Brooking's got in behind them, across there. Oh! And it went wide that time from Goddard. But another brilliant break by West Ham. Another corner for them, which Brooking is going to take. It's a better looking corner this time. And now Cross trying to play it back in there over the top goal kick. Right on the stroke of half-time now. Claret and blue shirts are massed beyond the far post. Brooking and Devonshire between them. It's Brooking, in fact, who's going to float one in there. And it'll come for Lampard, straight into the midriff of Les Seeley. You can see Lampard telling Devonshire to get back and mark Bodak. Got to think of the next move all the time in this game tonight. Lampard, who caught that on that favourite right foot of his, but straight to Les Seeley. It's a West Ham throw. Pike, Martin, back it goes to Phil Parks. Well into time added on for stoppages at the end of the first half now. And there goes the half-time whistle. 45 minutes played at a blistering pace with some breathtaking skills, with West Ham having certainly by far the better of it and making a few chances, but not able to dent the 3-2 lead that Coventry City have brought here to Upton Park tonight. So Coventry kick off. The start of the second half. Now they attack the goal to our left. Still 0-0. Coventry, who beat Manchester United, Brighton, Cambridge and Watford to get to this stage. West Ham having got past Burnley, Charlton, Barnsley and Tottenham. Phil Parks with a goal kick. Good jump by Hunt. And now Thompson. Spreading it wide for Bodak. There's little Danny Thomas. And Thompson was right in there, and there could have been a misunderstanding there between Phil Parks and Billy Bonds, but it was safely clutched by Parks in the end. Curl in towards that near post. No, he's changed his mind. It's going to be more of an outswinger. Swung out there towards Cross. Against the post, and knocked away in the end by Thomas when Goddard was closing on it. Devonshire playing it in there again. Billy Bonds hammering it in there again, and that wall of yellow holds good, and Coventry get it away. Daly, Thompson, Thomas. Daly again. Thomas. And Lampard away. Now Billy Bonds. And now Stewart. Bonds again. And Blair cutting that one out for Coventry, but being hustled in the end unfairly by Paul Goddard. And so it's a free kick. Gary Gillespie. A long ball forward. And Lampard's header it was, but it'll only fall for Blair. Now for Thompson. Hunt trying to get Haitley through there, but Martin Taking control for West Ham, but in danger of conceding a corner. Instead, it's a throw. Bonds with the header. Now Neighbour. Played towards Cross, who came quickly off his man. And now with Goddard. And Pike's gone through the middle. Goddard may not be aware of him. Pike playing it straight there. And looks suspiciously offside to me, I must say. Cross. Goddard trying to turn. Oh, and it's there by Goddard. Got it down there. Goddard on the turn, in off the post. There it goes, beyond the reach of Seeley. And now it's level on aggregate at 3-3. 1-0 on the night for West Ham. Goal number 16 of the season for Paul Goddard. And really everything to play for now. A foul and a free kick. A foul by Cross on Hunt. Lampard away, and now it's Cross. Pike. Brooking, no. Blair is there for Coventry. And the atmosphere absolutely unbelievable at the moment. And they've had some great nights here at Upton Park, which is a compact ground where the crowd is always noisy, but tonight it's really something special. The more so, of course, since West Ham have gone that one goal into the lead. Goddard. Pike. There's Blair. Cross. And it's going to be a throw then to West Ham. And Ray Stewart will take it. Cross trying to get there. And Billy Bonds. And it goes quite comfortably into the arms of Les Seeley. Martin, now Pike. Roberts in there very strongly indeed. Brooking, sweeping it wide as he fell, and Neighbours just kept it in. Taking on Roberts. It's left him the little pass through here now for Devonshire, being forced down towards that corner flag. And West Ham get a throw. Neighbour. Stewart. Daly very deep, getting that one away. And now Hunt finding Bodak. And here's Blair. And now Coventry get a corner. Bodak will take it. No, it's going to be Steve Hunt. As you can see, big men from the back are up there. Dyson's in there, Gillespie's in there, and the backward header, and kicked off the line. Well, David Cross was right back there and kicked that one off the line for West Ham United when it looked as though Gary Thompson might easily have got an equaliser. It was a terrific corner, in fact, and a lovely backward header here by Gary Thompson. What a leap that was. And of all people, it's David Cross off the line. Only Goddard up for West Ham. They're prepared to have a battle, and Blair turns it back. Thompson versus Bonds. Pike. It's Devonshire. Coventry coming into this game a little bit more now. Hunt. Roberts. And now Neighbour finding Goddard. Gillespie will want to hold him off. Goddard tried a shot which maybe was a little extravagant, but he might get another go. And Coventry, well, they couldn't keep him out. Brooking in the end, swinging it across that goal towards David Cross, who's got troubles there with Dyson. And Dyson did well to keep it in. Found Bodak. Forward again. Bonds hesitated for a moment. Thompson, a nice little touch there for Haitley. And Stewart was in there. And it's a Coventry City throw. And still the game is balanced with 10 minutes remaining. Blair turning it in. Stewart's header away. Bond stuck underneath that one, if anything, and Bodak may get a chance of crossing it in again. No, he's leaving it for Andy Blair. Now Bodak. A good curling cross there. And a shot, and a save! Terrific volley by Jerry Daly. And a marvellous piece of handling there by Phil Parks. And now it's Lampard. Cross trying to bore his way in there. Neighbour with a chance! Jimmy Neighbour! And West Ham have won it in the last minute. Unless Coventry can do something absolutely outstanding. Jimmy Neighbour! And that's a goal he'll remember for a long, long time. Played in here by Lampard. The last seconds of the game. And suddenly there's Neighbour nicking in behind Hunt, past Seeley, back of the net, West Ham 2-1 up. And from another angle very quickly, because the game is in progress again. In for Neighbour, and Seeley no chance. Now all West Ham have got to do is to contain themselves and this game for the last few seconds, and they'll be back at Wembley for the third time inside a year. For a second division side, that's absolutely amazing. The FA Cup final last season, the FA Charity Shield at the start of this season, and unless something amazing happens in the last minutes, they'll be there again for the Football League Cup final next month. Well, the game at Highfield Road had all the drama, and this has had the skill, and it looks as though it might well have the drama too, unless Coventry can find something as they did in that first leg in the very, very last seconds of the game. Brooking brought down, it's a free kick. Well, number 7, Jimmy Neighbour, just going out of the picture there. It was a toss-up whether he played or whether Paul Allen played. Well, John Lyle's gamble of sticking to a winning side has paid off. Neighbour, Stewart, Brooking, well into time added on now. Stewart will want just to keep that ball at that end. Can Coventry, this young side that have battled so well, still find something in the seconds that remain? Well, Goddard isn't making it easy for them by whacking that one into touch and eating up a few more seconds. It's with Thompson. And now it's Martin. looking towards that corner flag, and another free kick for West Ham. That'll take some more time. Goddard and Neighbour, the scorers then for West Ham. And already the songs of celebration have begun to echo around Upton Park. A throw for West Ham. Played almost 3 minutes of time, added on. It's all over. West Ham have won by 2 goals to 0 on the night. 4-3 on aggregate. Jimmy Neighbour's goal in the last couple of minutes of the game has meant that West Ham go through to Wembley for the Football League Cup final. Well, you have to commiserate straight away with this young Coventry side. My word, how well they battled, although the pressure was against them almost from the first kick tonight. A young side that really has grown up so much in these 2 semi-finals, and then to be denied at least a period of extra time with that goal by Neighbour in the last couple of minutes.